Chapter 21. What's on at the cinema? Is there anything good at the cinema? Today, I would like to see a comedy movie. How about watching a horror film? No, I'd rather see a documentary. Let's see a romantic comedy. What's this film about? Have you seen it? No, it's just been released. The movie already seems to have a good rating among movie critics. Shall we get some popcorn? Good. Do you want anything to drink? Yes, I want to drink a cup of Coke. What movie are you going to see? I want to get a Mission Impossible ticket. Where do you want to sit? I want to sit near the back. How much are the tickets for two? They are $20. How would you like to pay? I'd like to pay by card. Yes, the payment is complete. Have a good time. Chapter 22. I'd like to make an appointment to see Dr. Kim. Do you have an appointment? I didn't make an appointment in advance, but could I be treated in the hospital today? Please take a seat. The doctor's ready to see you now. How can I help you? What are your symptoms? I have a fever. I've been having headaches. I took a lot of painkillers, but they didn't work. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been having difficulty in sleeping. How long have you been feeling like this? It has been 5 days. 5 days is quite a long time, and you must have suffered a lot. Do you have any allergies? I'm allergic to antibiotics. Can I have a look? Where does it hurt? Does it hurt when I press here? Yes, it hurts here. I'm going to give you an injection. Are you on any sort of medication? I'm not taking any medication right now. I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics. Chapter 23. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a train ticket. What time is the next train to Seoul? The next train for Seoul leaves at 4:30. How much is a single ticket to Seoul? The ticket price is $50. Are there any reductions for off-peak travel? Sorry, it is not available at the moment. Which platform do I go to catch the train for Seoul? Go for the platform 5. How often do the buses run to Gangnam? You can take one every 10 minutes. Does this bus stop at Myeongdong? Yes, this bus goes through Myeongdong to Gwanghwamun. Excuse me, is this seat free? Yes, you can take a seat. Where would you like to go? I'd like to go to City Hall. How much will it cost by taxi? It will cost about $5. Is the meter switched on? Could I have a receipt, please? Chapter 24. Where are you flying to? I am flying to Fukuoka in Japan. Do you have your booking reference? Here's my booking reference. I booked it on the internet. Your passport and ticket, please. How many bags are you checking in? I'd like to check in 2 bags. Do you have any liquid or sharp object in your hand baggage? No, I don't have anything dangerous on the plane. Could you check where my seat is? Would you like a window or an aisle seat? I would like to get a window seat. What's the flight number? Could I see your passport and boarding pass, please? Yes, here's my passport and boarding pass. Could you please put that in the overhead locker? Please, pay attention to this short safety demonstration. Please, turn off all mobile phones and electronic devices. Excuse me, could you bring me a blanket and some water? I don't have the personal headphones for my seat, so please check. We'll be landing in about 15 minutes. Chapter 25. I am interested in buying a house and need some information. Yes, of course. What area are you interested in? I am interested in Gangnam area in Seoul. Are you looking for an apartment? I need a house with at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Would you like a place near the lake? I would love to have a home with a lake view. Fine, I will begin a search for the perfect home for you. I will call you in a few days. I need to see if I qualify for a home loan. How much money do you make per year? I make around $100,000 per year. I have a good feeling about this house. I really like the way this house looks. The style of the exterior is just what I've been looking for. There is plenty of room for our king-size bed. When can I move into my new house? You can move in 2 months. Is the price negotiable? Home sales are going to be difficult to change. Chapter 26. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to Lotte Tower? You can get there by taking the bus number 571. How far is it to get there from here? It takes about 10 minutes by bus. What attractions should we see while we're here? Make sure you go to see Lotte World. The scenery around the city is so wonderful as well. Avoid the business district at 6 p.m. There's a lot of traffic. It would be good to do a lot of sightseeing during the day. Is there a nice restaurant near here? The dining district is 2 blocks away. There are lots of good places to eat. Can you tell me if I need to tip here? I don't know the customs of this country. Can you tell me how to get to the theater? The theater is near the train station. You need to go straight down this street for 1 block. So, are you enjoying your time in Seoul so far? Tell me, what do you like most about the city so far? I like eating Korean food. Kimchi tastes really great. Chapter 27. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, I think I will go fishing with my father. There's a possibility we'll go on a picnic, but it all depends on the weather. If I have time tomorrow, I think I'll go shopping. I should remember to ask my mother not to make too much food for me. Suppose you can't go on vacation. What would you do? If I buy that house, I'll have to borrow a lot of money. There's a chance my grandmother won't be able to come to my house for my birthday. If you were to attend the rock festival, what would you wear? I would have gone to Jeju if it hadn't rained. What would you have done last Sunday if you hadn't needed to cook? If you had gotten up earlier, you would have had enough time for exercise. If I had had time, I would have studied Chinese. Would you have done the same thing if you had been in my shoes? If Jenny had only seen the advertisement sooner, she would have bought that concert ticket. If you had been more careful, you wouldn't have hurt yourself so much on the stairs. If I had known you wanted to eat, I would have gone to the restaurant that you like. Had I known we didn't have enough money, I wouldn't have come to the expensive resort. He would have gone with his girlfriend, but he didn't have time. If I had asked for the location of the bus stop, I wouldn't have gotten lost in London. Everything would have been all right if you hadn't said anything to Paul. Chapter 28. What did Minsu do yesterday? He was studying for the exam. Was he studying math? No, he was preparing for the English exam. I was also planning my studies. I was studying English literature. What were you doing last weekend? I was playing the guitar. What were you working on? I was preparing a report. What were you doing when I telephoned? I was watching a movie yesterday when you called. I was getting ready to watch a movie. My dad and I were cooking dinner. My mom was asking me about your younger brother. I was thinking about Paul last week. He was doing well until his back started hurting yesterday. That's too bad. I hoped you two were enjoying your time together yesterday. I was traveling a lot before summer started. Before the project started, I was getting enough sleep. Chapter 29. First of all, I'd like you to join me in welcoming President O at Eduo. Thank you for having me. I don't think you've met Mr. O. I'm looking forward to today's meeting. I'd also like to introduce Ms. Kim, who recently joined our team. I've heard a lot about your work being very meticulous and good. Thank you. My boss helps me a lot. It's fun to work where I can experience a lot of things. I'm afraid our manager Emma can't be with us today. She is in China at the moment. How long have you worked for this firm? I have worked here for 3 years. What inspired you to become a member? Studying the Chinese language can be one of the greatest benefits for me. What do you think of the conference so far? Have the sessions been helpful? Yes, I think today's session will help me a lot in my field of work. Do you have any special plans after today's meeting? If you don't have any special schedule, would you like to have a quick meal after the meeting? What do you recommend me to see while I'm here? You should go to Myeongdong once. Chapter 30. If we are all here, let's get started. We're here today to discuss ways of improving sales in rural market areas. Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales districts? Sales have been a little slow lately, so I think we should focus more on marketing. First, let's go over the report from the last meeting. Can you tell us how the ABC project is progressing? So, if there is nothing else to discuss, let's move on to today's agenda. Okay, have you all received a copy of the agenda? There are 3 items on the agenda. I suggest we take item 2. I recommend item 1 is the best option for us. Item 1 is a product that is in high demand in the market. On the other hand, item 2 is not popular among women in their 20s. Let's move on to the next item. Shall I go over the main points? I think we can do a blind test on real customers. The next meeting will be this coming Friday. Can we fix the next meeting, please? What about the following Wednesday? Wednesday is full of meetings, so I think next Thursday would be good. Would you like to add anything, Jenny? Nothing special, but I think I just need to supplement the proposal with some more photo material. Chapter 21. What's on at the cinema? Is there anything good at the cinema? Today, I would like to see a comedy movie. How about watching a horror film? No, I'd rather see a documentary. Let's see a romantic comedy. What's this film about? Have you seen it? No, it's just been released. The movie already seems to have a good rating among movie critics. Shall we get some popcorn? Good. Do you want anything to drink? Yes, I want to drink a cup of Coke. What movie are you going to see? I want to get a Mission Impossible ticket. Where do you want to sit? I want to sit near the back. How much are the tickets for two? They are $20. How would you like to pay? I'd like to pay by card. Yes, the payment is complete. Have a good time. Chapter 22. I'd like to make an appointment to see Dr. Kim. Do you have an appointment? I didn't make an appointment in advance, but could I be treated in the hospital today? Please take a seat. The doctor's ready to see you now. How can I help you? What are your symptoms? I have a fever. I've been having headaches. I took a lot of painkillers, but they didn't work. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been having difficulty in sleeping. How long have you been feeling like this? It has been 5 days. 5 days is quite a long time, and you must have suffered a lot. Do you have any allergies? I'm allergic to antibiotics. Can I have a look? Where does it hurt? Does it hurt when I press here? Yes, it hurts here. I'm going to give you an injection. Are you on any sort of medication? I'm not taking any medication right now. I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics. Chapter 23. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a train ticket. What time is the next train to Seoul? The next train for Seoul leaves at 4:30. How much is a single ticket to Seoul? The ticket price is $50. Are there any reductions for off-peak travel? Sorry, it is not available at the moment. Which platform do I go to catch the train for Seoul? Go for the platform 5. How often do the buses run to Gangnam? You can take one every 10 minutes. Does this bus stop at Myeongdong? Yes, this bus goes through Myeongdong to Gwanghwamun. Excuse me, is this seat free? Yes, you can take a seat. Where would you like to go? I'd like to go to City Hall. How much will it cost by taxi? It will cost about $5. Is the meter switched on? Could I have a receipt, please? Chapter 24. Where are you flying to? I am flying to Fukuoka in Japan. Do you have your booking reference? Here's my booking reference. I booked it on the internet. Your passport and ticket, please. How many bags are you checking in? I'd like to check in 2 bags. Do you have any liquid or sharp object in your hand baggage? No, I don't have anything dangerous on the plane. Could you check where my seat is? Would you like a window or an aisle seat? I would like to get a window seat. What's the flight number? Could I see your passport and boarding pass, please? Yes, here's my passport and boarding pass. Could you please put that in the overhead locker? Please pay attention to this short safety demonstration. Please turn off all mobile phones and electronic devices. Excuse me, could you bring me a blanket and some water? I don't have the personal headphones for my seat, so please check. We'll be landing in about 15 minutes. Chapter 25. I am interested in buying a house and need some information. Yes, of course. What area are you interested in? I am interested in Gangnam area in Seoul. Are you looking for an apartment? I need a house with at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Would you like a place near the lake? I would love to have a home with a lake view. Fine. I will begin a search for the perfect home for you. I will call you in a few days. I need to see if I qualify for a home loan. How much money do you make per year? I make around $100,000 per year. I have a good feeling about this house. I really like the way this house looks. The style of the exterior is just what I've been looking for. There is plenty of room for our king-size bed. When can I move into my new house? You can move in 2 months. Is the price negotiable? Home sales are going to be difficult to change. Chapter 26. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to Lotte Tower? You can get there by taking the bus number 571. How far is it to get there from here? It takes about 10 minutes by bus. What attractions should we see while we're here? Make sure you go to see Lotte World. The scenery around the city is so wonderful as well. Avoid the business district at 6 p.m. There's a lot of traffic. It would be good to do a lot of sightseeing during the day. Is there a nice restaurant near here? The dining district is 2 blocks away. There are lots of good places to eat. Can you tell me if I need to tip here? I don't know the customs of this country. Can you tell me how to get to the theater? The theater is near the train station. You need to go straight down this street for 1 block. So, are you enjoying your time in Seoul so far? Tell me, what do you like most about the city so far? I like eating Korean food. Kimchi tastes really good. Chapter 27. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, I think I will go fishing with my father. There's a possibility we'll go on a picnic, but it all depends on the weather. If I have time tomorrow, I think I'll go shopping. I should remember to ask my mother not to make too much food for me. Suppose you can't go on vacation. What would you do? If I buy that house, I'll have to borrow a lot of money. There's a chance my grandmother won't be able to come to my house for my birthday. If you were to attend the rock festival, what would you wear? I would have gone to Jeju if it hadn't rained. What would you have done last Sunday if you hadn't needed to cook? If you had gotten up earlier, you would have had enough time for exercise. If I had had time, I would have studied Chinese. Would you have done the same thing if you had been in my shoes? If Jenny had only seen the advertisement sooner, she would have bought that concert ticket. If you had been more careful, you wouldn't have hurt yourself so much on the stairs. If I had known you wanted to eat, I would have gone to the restaurant that you like. Had I known we didn't have enough money, I wouldn't have come to the expensive resort. He would have gone with his girlfriend, but he didn't have time. If I had asked for the location of the bus stop, I wouldn't have gotten lost in London. Everything would have been all right if you hadn't said anything to Paul. Chapter 28. What did Minzu do yesterday? He was studying for the exam. Was he studying math? No, he was preparing for the English exam. I was also planning my studies. I was studying English literature. What were you doing last weekend? I was playing the guitar. What were you working on? I was preparing a report. What were you doing when I telephoned? I was watching a movie yesterday when you called. I was getting ready to watch a movie. My dad and I were cooking dinner. My mom was asking me about your younger brother. I was thinking about Paul last week. He was doing well until his back started hurting yesterday. That's too bad. I hope you two were enjoying your time together yesterday. I was traveling a lot before summer started. Before the project started, I was getting emails. Chapter 29. First of all, I'd like you to join me in welcoming President O at Edu. Thank you for having me. I don't think you've met Mr. O. I'm looking forward to today's meeting. I'd also like to introduce Ms. Kim, who recently joined our team. I've heard a lot about your work being very meticulous and good. Thank you. My boss helps me a lot. It's fun to work where I can experience a lot of things. I'm afraid our manager Emma can't be with us today. She is in China at the moment. How long have you worked for this firm? I have worked here for 3 years. What inspired you to become a member? Studying the Chinese language can be one of the greatest benefits for me. What do you think of the conference so far? Have the sessions been helpful? Yes, I think today's session will help me a lot in my field of work. Do you have any special plans after today's meeting? If you don't have any special schedule, would you like to have a quick meal after the meeting? What do you recommend me to see while I'm here? You should go to number 1, chapter 30. If we are all here, let's get started. We're here today to discuss ways of improving sales in rural market areas. Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales districts? Sales have been a little slow lately, so I think we should focus more on marketing. First, let's go over the report from the last meeting. Can you tell us how the ABC project is progressing? So, if there's nothing else to discuss, let's move on to today's agenda. Okay, have you all received a copy of the agenda? There are 3 items on the agenda. I suggest we take item 2. I recommend item 1 is the best option for us. Item 1 is a product that is in high demand in the market. On the other hand, item 2 is not popular among women in their 20s. Let's move on to the next item. Shall I go over the main points? I think we can do a blind test on real customers. The next meeting will be this coming Friday. Can we fix the next meeting, please? What about the following Wednesday? Wednesday is full of meetings, so I think next Thursday would be good. Would you like to add anything, Jenny? Nothing special, but I think I just need to supplement the proposal with some more photo material. What's on at the cinema? Is there anything good at the cinema? Today, I would like to see a comedy movie. How about watching a horror film? No, I'd rather see a documentary. Let's see a romantic comedy. What's this film about? Have you seen it? No, it's just been released. The movie already seems to have a good rating among movie critics. Shall we get some popcorn? Good. Do you want anything to drink? Yes, I want to drink a cup of Coke. What movie are you going to see? I want to get a Mission Impossible ticket. Where do you want to sit? I want to sit near the back. How much are the tickets for 2? They are $20. How would you like to pay? I'd like to pay by card. Yes, the payment is complete. Have a good time. Chapter 22. I'd like to make an appointment to see Dr. Kim. Do you have an appointment? I didn't make an appointment in advance, but could I be treated in the hospital today? Please take a seat. The doctor's ready to see you now. How can I help you? What are your symptoms? I have a fever. I've been having headaches. I took a lot of painkillers, but they didn't work. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been having difficulty in sleeping. How long have you been feeling like this? It has been 5 days. 5 days is quite a long time, and you must have suffered a lot. Do you have any allergies? I'm allergic to antibiotics. Can I have a look? Where does it hurt? Does it hurt when I press here? Yes, it hurts here. I'm going to give you an injection. Are you on any sort of medication? I'm not taking any medication right now. I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics. Chapter 23. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a train ticket. What time is the next train to Seoul? The next train for Seoul leaves at 4:30. How much is a single ticket to Seoul? The ticket price is $50. Are there any reductions for off-peak travel? Sorry, it is not available at the moment. Which platform do I go to catch the train to Seoul? Go for the platform 5. How often do the buses run to Gangnam? You can take one every 10 minutes. Does this bus stop at Myeongdong? Yes, this bus goes through Myeongdong to Gwanghwamun. Excuse me, is this seat free? Yes, you can take a seat. Where would you like to go? I'd like to go to City Hall. How much will it cost by taxi? It will cost about $5. Is the nearest which one? Could I have a receipt, please? Chapter 24. Where are you flying to? I'm flying to Fukuoka in Japan. Do you have your booking reference? Here's my booking reference. I put it on the internet. Your passport and ticket, please. How many bags are you checking in? I'd like to check in 2 bags. Do you have any liquid or sharp object in your hand baggage? No, I don't have anything dangerous on the plane. Could you check where my seat is? Would you like a window or an aisle seat? I'd like to get a window seat. What's the flight number? Could I see your passport and boarding pass, please? Yes, here's my passport and boarding pass.